Hey babes. I don't know why I call you babes. Oh my god, this is not. I hope now it's better. Hey babes, my name is Serhat Matthews, 22 years old, and this is the What Can You Expect for March reading. Pick a crystal. I don't know why I did the slow move, but this is so in grace. Okay. Yeah, as you read in the headline, it's going to be about what can you expect for March, because usually I've been doing, this is a little quick intro. You can skip the intro if you want to, but if not, you don't have to. It's 2255. Hey Google, what does angel number 2255 mean?
On the website sacredscribesangelnumbers.blogspot.com, they say, Angel number 2255 suggests that it is time to make positive changes in your life and let go of old ways of doing and being that are no longer positively serving you. Release old doubts, fears, and perceived obstacles and look forward to wonderful new opportunities and adventures.
Amazing, thank you. What I wanted to say is I was usually doing zodiac predictions for every zodiac sign for the month, as well as in German weekly zodiac updates. But I have to change some things here because firstly, I'm a more intuitive guy. Secondly, I'm working more in astrology right now. I managed to work through the planets, the first two zodiac signs as well, but the rest is still like in progress. Thirdly, I think it's cooler if you, rather than picking on your zodiac sign and see what this guy has to tell you, because there are billions of people who do it well better, like with more information based on the astrology that is going on in the current month. I'm more doing it intuitively, so I think it's cooler if you just can pick intuitively any pile, any crystal that is speaking to you. Since I've been seeing a lot of many times, even today, the angel number 7, if it's in a sequence of 7777 or 77 or 17 or 117 or 177, many kind of options. I thought, okay, why do not preparing 7 piles for your March prediction, what you can expect for March? Because this is going to be a long video, as long as maybe the zodiac prediction would be. Another topic about the intro that I wanted to talk about is yeah, I just want to try to be more transparent, and today something really weird happened. I wanted to sell my camera. This one here. Because this is a camera that I bought myself and I saved my money for like 4 or 5 years ago when I was still going to middle school. And it's time to say goodbye to the camera. Firstly, because my bank account right now, in this present moment, is a really interesting number. And secondly, it's not the first time that I tried to sell this camera, and in the past it didn't work out. Yet now today I tried to sell it, and I was this close. But they were saying to me that the camera has a little bit too much dust inside and the pictures were not really coming clear out. I don't know what they did to this camera because they tested it, apparently. Yeah, so it didn't work out to sell this camera. I'm still happy because I have a roof over my head, I have water, I could manage to buy water, and some food for tomorrow, and I'm doing intermittent fasting. So I save a lot of money by doing intermittent fasting and pursuing more my modeling career. and and you know, it's like, it's funny. I love life because I have food, I have a shelter. On Monday I have my editorial job. I will get paid for this job. I don't know when, I don't care. Like, I know that I have money in another timeline, so right now in this present moment, in this time space reality, I don't care how many, like how much, what kind of low number I have in my bank account, because I could manage to buy water, tofu, and tomato sauce. So I'm happy because I have food for tomorrow. I have even maybe food for Monday, and yeah, I get paid on Monday for another timeline reality, and for Wednesday I have this acting job where I get paid as well. I mean, it's not getting paid with like a 3-digit number or something, you know. It's 2 digits number. It's a 2-digit number, but I'm still grateful. It's money, and in comparison to my last year's journey where I started to become a model and started to aspire becoming a model, it is a huge upgrade because I was going from agency to agency, from casting to casting, and received a lot of no's. And this week is like one editorial job, one acting job. It's even in a pervert direction, like pervert in case of about condoms, and I have to play this dude that is like picking up for a one night stand this one hookup girl, and I'm like this dude that's not that doesn't want to wear a condom, but we're making out and stuff. It's going to be hot scenes. It's going to be cool. So it's good that I don't have money for more food because intermittent fasting is the new thing, right? So just like a little intro about me talking about my life. Plus, I was doing intermittent fasting today, and I was walking around the city, received a lot of angelic numbers, crazy numbers that were actually talking about me, about my financial status. It's interesting, it's funny. You know, like when I tried to sell this camera in the first place last year in November, or no, it was in September actually. I don't know, I don't want to lie. But it was crazy because my bank account was in minus 200 euros or something, like in the past, last year. And it's 11:01 p.m. by the way. My bank account was minus 200 euros, 200 something. I tried to sell this camera, it didn't work out. I went to this second shop, a second-hand shop for electronic stuff twice. I felt fucked over there, so I was like walking home crying. I had a huge breakdown, and I understood in those momentum that I'm already abundant within myself, that I still have a shelter over my head, still have food. Like, you know, kind of repeat, like kind of these lessons kind of repeated right now, but in a more upgraded way. Because right now I'm kind of living alone because my roommate is never here. I love her so much, Celia, hi. And secondly, I have upgrades in my career life, I have upgrades in my life in general. I also started to give birth to someone new, because I'm a multi-conscious being, means I have different personalities, means I like to be also sexual and sensitive, you know, and there's something happening. I received a lot of visions and guidance about my next steps in another direction. So let's see what's happening, because I think I came to this world and to this planet not just for reading tarot cards and being a model and talking to angels and talking to other interdimensional beings or something. I also came here for being sexual and showing the world that being sexual is super good. As long as you have good intentions, you're a kind person, and you know, like just like being here for loving unconditionally and showing the world that it's possible to love unconditionally, plus to be sexual and to embody these things in combination with this and super high super fashion model, you know, all these things combined. And I even received guidance from James Dean. I don't know, call me crazy, but James Dean has literally been haunting me somehow, and I've never actually been into his life story. I don't even know who this guy is. I just heard him so many times on social media, saw pictures, and there's even these different stories. Last year, I went to a hookup at 4 in the morning. Yeah, I went to a hookup at 4 in the morning, and on my way home, it was literally my neighborhood where I was living before in Barcelona, in Gracia. I was walking home and I saw next to a trash can at 4 in the morning this huge painting picture of James Dean. And I didn't even know this guy. I still don't know. I watched the documentary today for the first time, and I haven't even finished it. Nothing against you, James. I love you. You look fucking hot. Like, you look hot. But the thing is, he's here. He's like, pick the first pie, Serhat, I have a message for you. Because the thing is with James Dean, he is like the first story, right? Finding his picture, painting, cool. Secondly, like one person that I think that's a karmic, I don't know, like I don't want to give too much information about my life because I'm afraid that these people will watch my videos and see, but like a lot of people, like one person, karmic person or soulmate, I don't know, like I'm still in between. I don't know if he's a karmic or if he's a soulmate, But he was talking to me about my James Dean thing, and yeah, like another thing, because then I walked one day after work to the gym. I saw this one lady that always does like shows her books laid on the ground next to the train station where I usually got off, and I spotted this one book. Yes, you guessed it right. It was about James Dean and his biography, and I was like, yo, again James Dean, but I didn't know that James Dean was kind of, like I have no clue, like honestly. What I wanted to say today, I received so much guidance to watch this documentary, because yeah, like on Friday or on Thursday, I was at Netflix and I watched this one old movie because it found me. It's called Silver, and I watched it because my aura is silver. Like, like I don't want to be this kind of guy. Like, oh, my aura is silver kind of mood. No, it's more like my spiritual mentor. She found me on, like, we found each other on Instagram. Greetings to Samantha. She's amazing. If you want to, I can put the description box to her Instagram profile, because I just followed her at one time, and this is another story. Oh my god, this intro is going to be so long, but there's so much about my life that I want to share with the world. However, I followed her on Instagram for like, I've been following her for months, but we never have been in contact. But then she was like doing this in her story about like, ask me questions. I feel so psychic right now. I want to answer questions, on Instagram stories. And I asked her something about me seeing light orbs over my body when I was sleeping or whatever, like awakening things that happen to you when you're like in your awakening journey, seeing light orbs, waking up in the middle of the night and seeing big purple, blue orb above your body, like those kind of things happen to me. However, I wrote her this and she was like telling me that's like part of my awakening, ascension, blah 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 blah. And then out of nowhere she wrote me on Instagram direct, because she's actually a psychic medium that you can book for these kind of things, for reading your aura, for giving you tarot card readings, psychic spirit connection, angelic reiki, like all these things. And she wrote me out of nowhere, and she didn't even ask me for money, nothing. She just wrote me like, yo, like one of my guides telling me that I have to deliver you this message, and it's about your aura. They told me to give you this information. And it was like also during this time when I was trying to sell my camera, by the way, where I felt financially really off, where I felt like minus 200 euros, what is happening to my life, am I on the right path, blah blah blah, like a lot of fear-based emotions. And she wrote me that my aura is silver, and gave me a lot of explanations. And if you can Google it, I don't know if you want to know like the aura meaning of silver, but it was crazy, yo. And this is another like synchronicity why I watched this movie called Silver on Netflix, because I felt so called to watch this movie. And in this movie, and it's a really good one by the way, this one the person there, this woman that is like the main character, she is a book writer or something, like a lecturer, like correcting books or like editing them, whatever. And she was working on the biography of James Dean, another James Dean synchronicity. And I'm like, who is this guy? Who is this guy, and why is he haunting me? Like, haunting in a positive way. Like, I keep seeing and keep receiving guidance from him. And I felt like today was the day where I gave birth to another version of myself in a more, I think, sexual way or intimate way. And I just want to share this with you people, because I try to be transparent, right? But I don't want to speak the whole truth, because still it's like in the coming, still it's like coming literally. Sorry. No, but it's still like in the making of. And let's see what happens. Because on Wednesday I have this acting job, and it's like the people that work there have worked or are still working in an adult film production company. Just saying. And another synchronicity. I don't know if James Dean was in a pirate direction, like an adult film direction. I have no clue. But he seems like a guy that was really like open for everything, and like so innovative, and like so changing the world. even in this lifetime, in his like century, kind of, you know, in his whatever. And I started watching his documentary, but I couldn't finish it because I don't know, there was so much going on in my life while doing that. So I think I will continue after this video, or let's see. But this was like kind of the intro, what's going on in my life. Plus, you don't know what happened yesterday or 2 days ago. You have to really follow me on Instagram, people. Like, I post there on my story mostly what's happening to me synchronistically in life. I was walking home from my job or from the gym, I don't know. And Spirit talks to me a lot, or my angels. I cannot really decide if it's my spirit or if it's the spirit or the angels, but whatever. Like, some divine higher power is talking to me, right? It's 11:10, by the way. They telling me, Serhat, don't go off this metro station. Take the next one. I'm just like, hey, why? Why would you let me like go another metro station where I have to walk longer way home? And we're just like, no, do this. Okay, I'm just okay, spirit, lol. I will go this direction. So Serhat is heading off the one metro station that he's usually not going off because it's a way longer home walk or whatever. And I went there, and then Spirit was like, because I was lost, you know, like, because I was lost, it was an unusual walking home path, rather than in comparison to the one that I'm always using. But this is about life, right? 11:11. So, Spirit was literally like, because I was lost, and usually when I get lost, I'm trying to use maps, or this time I was like, okay, no, try to tap into your intuition, or try to remember this one spot, and go to this one spot where you can find the path back home. Yet, even when I was trying to go this one spot, Spirit was like, no, Serhat, you don't go this direction, go this direction. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw 7. This direction that Spirit wanted me to go. And I was like, okay, Spirit, I follow you because this is a 7. I walked to this direction, followed intuitively, and then I saw on the side path a shield, a bar next to the shield, and the shield was literally saying in Spanish, Tarde de Tarot. Something else about tarot cards. And I was like, yo, this has like really happened to me really, really, really small times, like not like super unique, something super unique in Barcelona, in my experience in Barcelona, especially next to a coffee. Never happened something like that. Like, I saw 1 or 2 times tarot card offices on specific certain days, but like super like unusual, something super unusual. So I walked to this direction, to this bar. Someone was staying outside. I looked into the bar. I saw again a 7 euros for this drink, and I was like, okay, something is going on with this bar. I talked to this guy. I was like, yo, dude, I follow the signs of the universe. I see this tarot card thing here. What is it all about? And I read tarot cards. How can I help you? And he was like, of course, not really understanding me, because Spanish people occasionally don't know speaking English, but it's also my fault because I live here in Spain since August 2018. It should be more than time now to speak fluently Spanish. However, we were still communicating and we managed it. And he was like, yeah, once a month, this one Argentinian girl comes to read tarot cards here in the coffee for free, only accepting tips. I was like, yo, once a month, and today, in this hour, in this lifetime, in this incarnation, in this present moment, I got there driven by Spirit. Come on, people. Like, what the heck? What kind of messages does this girl has for me? Like, you know, those kind of things happen to me on a daily basis. Like, for real. Follow me on Instagram. However, I was there, crazy, and I was like, okay, at what time is she coming? And he was like, at 5. It was 4 something. I was like, okay. It was really close to my place, like literally 2 minutes walk, or 4. I don't want to lie, but it was super close. And I was like, okay, I will go home, let my backpack here, wear my trench coat, and go to this bar at 5 and see what happens. What kind of messages does she want me to hear? And I was there at 5, she wasn't there. I drank my Coke, was alone at the bar. I was like, whatever. I will just like welcome her. I will just like look up for some hookups while I'm here. look up on some, like, you know, social media, check up what's going on in my life. At 6 something, she arrived. She, of course, she didn't know how to speak English well, but there was this one girl, her name Laura, like Laura. She translated, and this girl, Pisces, of course, the Argentinian girl that looks tarot cards, she's a Pisces, and she literally gave me confirmation about what's going on in my life and what kind of decisions I took in the beginning of Mercury retrograde. Crazy, like 2 of Cups reverse, 9 of Wands reverse, and King of Wands. She was like, you are releasing a lot of shit right now and a lot of people and a lot of things, but this is necessary for you to enter all these new blessings and all these things that are on your way. So you did the right thing with releasing the people that you have been afraid to release, releasing everything else and making space for the new. And she gave me this confirmation, and I was like, yo. Goosebumps all over my body right now. And I'm just talking to you guys about this because I don't know, maybe it helps you to turn to the left and take the unusual path to your path home. I mean, I cannot promise you that you will experience something beautiful. Maybe you will experience something negative and it will teach you a lesson. But for me, it was something, whoa. Like, she comes once a month, Spirit leads me there, and she reads my tarot cards, and I bought her a drink. You know, like, this is how life, I just saw an angel. I don't even know, I think more it's an elemental, because I have this one elemental, like, with me the whole time. Because when I see angels, it's more like light orbs. When I see elementals, it's like more, especially the air elementals. This is, I think, the elemental that's following me. It's more a glitter, point of glitter, like something glitterish. But literally seeing it with my 2 eyes, you know? And angels are mostly light orbs. But wow. Oh my god, my 3rd eye is going, like, the last days, my 3rd eye was just like boom, 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 boom. A lot of itching here. But it's good, something big is happening, people. And I'm just telling you this because I know Serhat from another reality is right now watching this video, maybe even at a talk show, and being like, look, people, like, maybe I've been this boy that's like a little bit crazy. It's 11, 17, by the way. But look, I have been like this the whole time. And this is me doing this work, talking with you, and letting you be a part of my experience, so you, whenever you are in this position where you can turn to the left or to the right and your inner voice is telling you left, 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 go to left, 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 then go to left and see what happens. See what the universe wants you to experience. For real. Imagine I would have not been there and I might still figuring out if I did the right decisions or not, based on specific certain people in my life that I said bye. Not goodbye, just bye. Because I don't wish them good, I don't wish them bad, I just want them to be gone. Yes, enough talk, let's dig into your reading. As you saw, 7 piles. Pile number 1, welcome to your, oh no, sorry, pick a pile now. So pile 1 is just to understand, firstly, energy cards for your energy in March, plus lessons or next steps. Depends on the cards and what I see and what I feel, plus guidance cards, plus each tarot card for whatever message Spirit wants you to know. Like, this is going to be a big reading. I hope this will record to the end. And clarification with tarot cards. Maybe I will even do this in 2 parts, depends on my camera, so I will just dig into the reading. 7 piles. This is the first pile, stone. Look at the stone. The second pile, lapis lazuli. The third pile, purple fluorite. The fourth pile, this red stone for the root chakra. The fifth pile, the citrine stone. The sixth pile, this green stone for your root chakra. And the 7th pile, my favorite crystalline stone, labradorite. This is like from an alien dimension, intergalactic energies, yo. Okay, let's dig into this. 7, 6, 5, 4. I don't have space on my computer. I cannot cut this video. So you are seeing me. And I know you see the laundry behind there. Sorry, not sorry, but responsibilities, right? There's no excuse. I have to do my laundries and I have to dry them. So welcome pile number 1 to your reading. My name is Serhat. Let's dig into your energy for March. Blossoming Abundance, pile 3, balancing out, seeing a lot of wonders, seeing a lot of miracles from each momentum, like gaining this perspective of seeing flourishing, seeing blossoming, seeing a lot of beautiful, beautiful things in your life. Broken heart. Holy moly. Yeah. Number 9, I feel like you have to do some loose, like there's some still loose ends that you haven't bring to an end about relationships with the broken heart card. I feel like also I have this feeling of, even though this card is not reversed, even though this card actually means broken heart, when I look at this card and this heart is like gluing together, I just received this intuitive message. I know like usually when it's reserved, but I'm just trying to tap into my intuition, and my intuition is literally saying that you are coming from a broken heart relationship. I don't think that you will experience broken heart. I think more that you will experience those two broken hearted pieces glued together and becoming emerged again. Yeah. And I somehow see that you will going to meet a new person. I don't know why Spirit is telling me you're going to meet a new person. Material harvest 9 again. Look, I feel like with the 9 here, a lot of gaining back, a lot of receiving, a lot of receiving on your table. Power. And obstacles and challenges reversed. Yes. I just hear you just came from a lot of obstacles and a lot of challenges, and you like overcame them because you didn't give up. You were just like doing this inner Leo power. Like whenever something bad to you happened, you were just laughing. Like this high vibe Leo, this like this kind of energy of like, oh Spirit, really? Like I thought I expected something worse because I come from something worse. But this right now, this challenge or this obstacle is something nothing for me. I have been through worse and I can manage it, and I will go through it, and I will laugh doing that, and I will have so much joy and so much fun. This kind of energy. You're really a survivor and you're really a warrior. You have been through a lot of heartbreak. For real. Pile 1. And it's amazing. It's amazing. James Dean wanted to see me this pile 1 though. It's interesting. Yeah, I feel like you're going to receive a lot in March. A lot of blossoming abundance, a lot of blossoming, flourishing, a lot of seeing sparkle, glitter, gold. Because you saw gold, sparkle, glitter, even in the worst situations in your life. 1122. You always had high expectations and always expected the good and maintained your positivity. And you will receive now the rewards for that, pile 1. For real. For real, for real, for real, for real. Some guided messages. Commitment. First of Roses. I feel like, as I said in the beginning, you're going to meet someone and this is going to be changed. One of Roses is like One of Cups. It's like Ace of Cups. It's like new beginnings emotionally. But these new beginnings are like more with a better awareness and stronger awareness of what the two of you, the two individuals, going to commit themselves. Because you come from relationships where the commitment part was not really played in an equal way. You have been in relationships where you have yourself committed to something and you did the part, but the person didn't play their part. They were playing something else and playing you, making you foolish. And this is a change. This is a change. That's why I said in the beginning, broken heart, kind of, you glued this actually together. Because no matter how many times your heart has been broken, you were just laughing at that, even though it was hard, and you changed your perspective. You did some alchemy within yourself. Someone gave you shit and you transformed it into gold and and owned this gold. You know what I want to say? Someone threw with you with their trash, with their wounded parts of their ego, and projected that into your being and made you become responsible to take care of that, and you just did some bomb.com alchemy and transformed that, transmutated that into gold, silver, blessings, everything that you will receive now. The shit that the other persons gave to you, you owned them. And you made them to a part of yourself, and really they made you stronger and realized your own true power. Queen of Roses. I was just saying, you owned that. Like someone gave you shit and you worked on that and made a garden full of roses, and now you're going to receive a lot of things that the roses will make you feel like the smell of the roses, the colors of the roses, the abundance that the roses will make you feel. Everything that you worked for your garden, you're going to see flourishing and blossoming. Beautiful energy. And I just see King of Coins. As I said, beautiful, beautiful. And you're going to be someone so in tune and with who you understood that you want to become to and who you feel like you are. And just be in this vibration. Last card, birth, reversed. It's like, don't worry. You gave enough birth to this person that you are right now. Let's check what's the reverse meaning of birth. I just see I have to do some tarot cards to understand birth card. Birth reversed by the second card. No, the third. Okay, Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like because Six of Wands is always the energy of... Six is always investing, right? And Six of Wands, and Wands is fire. I feel like you invested enough. I just hear ringing left ear. I feel like you invested enough into yourself, into your character, into your building your foundations of who you want to become to. And you don't have to give birth anymore to someone else or to someone. You already gave birth and you will receive now the blessings. It's like you have been the student for such a long time and now it's time for you to be the teacher and receive all the rewards from your students, you know? All the rewards from your teachers. It's like you have been a student in high school for a really long time and you showed your teachers that you actually adapted the lessons that they taught you into wisdom, and now you graduated and they're super proud of you and they give you all the presents, like everyone, like your family, the universe, your friends, everyone gives you these graduation presents for high school degree. This is your mood. This is going to be what you can expect for March. Enough is enough with trying to become your better version, because you became already to your better version. And now it's time to receive all the blessings that your better version lives in their reality. Thank you so much, pile number one. This is a beautiful reading. And my name is Serhat. You can follow me on Instagram, Serhat Matthews. And yeah, goodbye. Let's continue with the second pile. The Lapis Lazuli. Welcome, Lapis Lazuli. My name is Serhat. Welcome to your reading. Let's check the energies for March, what you can expect. I just have to check if it's still filming. Oh my god. Yeah, it's still filming. Okay. There was just this message that my battery was almost over. I don't know what's happening, but I will just continue. So, oh wow, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, 3-8. A lot of heart opening, a lot of heart chakra, a lot of compassion. I just hear like that you understood and started to understand that everyone is connected. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11. Beautiful. New beginnings. Wow. Patience. 1-6. New beginnings in investing into yourself. New beginnings in receiving. Have patience with receiving whatever you're working for. And deceit. Okay, okay. Lessons. Trapped in fear. Awareness. Patience and planning. Yes, I feel like whatever you're working right now, Lapis Lazuli, pile. Be more compassionate towards yourself and your own journey. I just heard. Have more patience about your things that you desire to experience, and stop self-sabotaging yourself, and bring some more awareness towards the people that make you feel trapped into your fear, also towards yourself, and some self-sabotaging thoughts. I feel like you have at your table some people that are not really authentic and true towards you. They're like having an illusion and making you feel like they love you or making you feel like they support you. They make you feel like A, but their actions are B. They have this overall image of A, but their actions are B. And when you speak up, they make you feel like C, as if they would not know what you're talking about and try to turn it over to you. I don't want to say narcissistic people, but narcissistic behaving people, toxic people. I mean, we're all connected, and you understand this, and you will understand that with the fourth chakra archangel Raphael. Yet, even though we're all connected, and even though everyone is playing their puzzle piece thing in our reality, making us to our better version by shaping us with the lessons that they let us experience, you have to bring yourself some awareness and understand more how to isolate yourself and really be more patient, because patience is twice here from different decks. Patience, and plan more what you really want in your life and how you can achieve that. Don't be too much trapped into your fear. Don't be too much trapped into what if, should have, could have, would have. Just like follow your path, and don't be afraid to cut off some people from your table. I just hear it. Don't be afraid that you will be alone. Don't be afraid that whenever you cut people that that you've done something wrong or something. Sometimes we follow our higher selves, and our surroundings make us feel like as if we're just egocentric people and narcissistic by just following our higher selves, because they don't understand our bigger picture that we receive from our higher selves. So it's for you just like following what your higher selves and your intuition is telling you, and not being afraid that you're going to be alone, because you're not alone. You're always having yourself, your angels, your team of guides, light, love, and you will attract people that are like-minded as you are and see your whole beauty and value you the way you started valuing yourself. So really have some isolating time for March, and really have more patience with your blessings, because they are on their way, but you have to make space for them. How can you receive new furniture for your apartment and put the furniture into your apartment when there's still the old furniture that you want to say goodbye from? Don't be afraid to say goodbye to this old furniture. It's time to welcome the new furniture that you worked so hard for, and have more patience in planning how to put this furniture inside your apartment, how to order even this furniture, because maybe you haven't even ordered because you don't even know what kind of furniture you want to have. You got me? Okay, some guidance cards. In Crescent Moon, yeah, don't stop working on your things. Don't stop creating. Even though it might be nights where you're like still being awake and doing like your poetry or writing your songs or painting your pictures, drawing, whatever you're creating, whatever projects you're working on, don't stop. Keep investing, keep working. Because I feel like also you are drained a lot by your surroundings, especially those people that are not really authentic towards you and that are not really supporting you with your whole being and not valuing you. You give them a lot of your energy. That's why I feel like one of minority or majority of your people, pile lapis lazuli, you are like someone who's always there for everyone, yet you're still managing to work on your things, even if it means to have to stay at night and being like awake. Yet if you need help from those people, they're not there. They try to make excuses. They're not there. 2332. Hey Google, what does angel number 2332 mean?
Tut mir leid, da kann ich noch nicht
Oh.
weiterhelfen.
Okay, now I see 2333. Hey Google, what does angel number 2333 mean?
On the website greenastromeanings.com, they say, angel number 2333 is a symbol of reassurance, love and support from the divine forces. This angel number is a valuable number to have in your life because it will give you the necessary energy you need to succeed.
Beautiful. So don't be afraid, you're not alone. Your team of light is with you. Bring more this awareness into your life. Another guidance card. The King of Forces. Reverse. Let's check this number. Let's check this card, because sometimes I have to read it. The King of Forces. Just in Crescent Moon. Look, for this card, Six of Keys. If things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. There's great opportunity for increase and fulfillment in every way, financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. So just do your work and get ready to receive. Plus the King of Forces, reverse. This card reversal represents a time of depleted forces, inertia, or scattered energy. It could indicate a divorce or separation from or for the King of Forces. Career-wise, there may be the loss of a position for someone in an industry natural to the King of Forces as listed above. This card reverse could also indicate a man with his disruptive energy. He may be out of balance in his own life, which imbalances you as well. Sometimes there are obvious signs of negativity, such as anger, hostility, or even an abiding depression. Other times the vibrations may be subtle and hard to recognize, but he is likely to be selfish or self-absorbed. Be conscious and aware, for he could be very charming on the surface, yet manipulative underneath. I've got goosebumps and I'm almost crying because you have someone in your life that is super manipulative. And I'm almost crying because I was talking about awareness, right? And I was talking about deceit, right? There's someone, even maybe a male figure or someone with a really dominant male energy that is manipulating you. And I'm almost crying. Wow. Because this is so emotional. Wow, I just feel this energy of this whole situation. This is really, really intense. Okay. If this card indicates a potential love interest or business partner, take your time in assessing the true vibrations he is sending out. He may just need time to right himself, but you may also need to move on. Close your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. Feel universal beauty and power move within you, through you and around you. Feel how gently this force and wisdom are. How will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you? Last card. The High Priest in reverse. Your intuition is literally here with us and telling you this person that we are talking about is not a vibrational match with who you want to become to and who you see and feel yourself as. This person is super manipulative and you're just like someone so compassionate with Archangel Raphael. You're someone so with Lapis Lazuli, not really tapping into your truth, not fully expressing your truth. And I feel like you had momentum where you have been feeling like my intuition is telling me this person is negative, is not authentic, is making me like really like using me. But you felt like, no, have patience, no, love unconditionally and see the essence and hold on to the essence. It's time to let go, move on. The High Priest is with us here right now in reverse. There's awareness card, there's trapped in fear. Don't be afraid to let go of this person. Move on. Thank you so much, pile number 2. I will continue now with the next ones. This was an intense reading, by the way. Welcome, pile number 3. This is this purple fluorite. I will just check if it's still filming. Oh wow, I just hit my head. Oh my god. Okay. The overall, like the energy for March, what you can expect. Rest and regeneration, reverse. I feel like you need to take some time off. You need to be like more isolating yourself with the 6 and the 1 and the 7. I feel like you are kind of in between with taking decisions. And for you, this card indicates the more you invest into your well-being and shut down your mind and calm down, the better you can take these decisions and understand what kind of decisions you even want to take. But right now you're so much in this workaholic attitude. Take a step back and be in resting. Action, yes, I was telling about workaholic, right? You put too much action into your life, into your reality. It's 771 reverse. I feel like it's time for you now to welcome the blessings. It's time for you now to receive. So don't be too much in your imbalanced masculine energy. Take a moment, take some momentum and be like more in your feminine energy and receive now the blessings that are coming your way. Lessons and maybe obstacles, 4 cards. Financial material changes are coming, but it's reversed. It's like you are, it's like the angels and the guides always want us to do a part of the work so they can do the other part. But sometimes when we do too much, then we interact with them in a way of tapping into, like stepping on their way. So we don't make space to receive the blessings that are on our way, you know. For you, it's like really like the lesson, if you really want to create these financial material changes, then take a moment back, take a step back, and receive truth. Okay, what kind of truth? I feel like also the more you calm down your mind, the more truth you will understand about the situation, about everything. But also about some things. I feel like with Mercury retrograde that is like coming to an end, you will understand a lot of insights, you will receive a lot of flashbacks, you will get triggered a lot about some certain situations in your life where you actually have to even like where you have to shut down even more your mind so you can really listen to your spirit. Positive movement forward is on its way. And disruption reverse. Again, now it's a because it was before one, like when it's upwards it's 16, right? And it's interesting because when this is upwards it's 19, but when it's reversed, how we see it, it's 16. And now it's reversed and it's a 19. It's like new beginnings are coming for you, but you have to really get yourself into this isolation mode and cook for yourself a good meal. Even when you want to smoke a joint, I don't know what you do to really embrace your isolation time. Whatever tools you have, whatever you feel aligned with, whatever your spirit is telling you, do it and be for yourself. Watch some Netflix, watch some movies, even if you have to meditate. Do whatever you want to do. Eat some ice cream, you know, like whatever your spirit wants you to tell you. Whatever, however you can calm down your mind. Some guidance cards. Hilarion, yes. Because you're going to be someone, I feel like you need some time to be alone so you can adapt the lessons that you have been through into wisdom and see the bigger picture of why what happened the way it happened. So you can become to this Hilarion that is actually preaching about what he has been through. With the 5, because 5 is always the number of challenges. The Queen of Forces reverse. I will check with the book about the meaning of those cards. And the Queen of Scrolls. Yeah, I feel like because Queen of Forces upwards is like mostly always what do you desire and what do you want to create for yourself? What is your subconscious mind that desires and what is your ego that you wants to create? Like being in between, like, okay, I desire this and this and that, financial freedom, or being this person, being this inspiring person, being healthy, these kind of things. And how can I actually do them? How can I put them into action with the sun? You know, since it's reversed, it's like you don't really know. But I feel like maybe I feel like also with the action card in reverse and the rest in regeneration, you didn't really follow your desires. You were just putting things into action and it made you restless because you didn't have a clear direction of what is it my spirit desires and how can I pursue that? How can I put that into action? You will understand your truth and what your truth is going to become to and who you see as yourself as. And then you will become like, I feel like what you can expect from March is really tapping into your spirit and understanding who you are, who you feel you are, and who you want to become to. What is it that you desire? What is it that your spirit desires? What is your truth about yourself? And how can you express this truth? And then positive movement forward is coming. And then some time alone is again coming to really like understand who you are and preach it to the world with the Hilarion. And then it's like more balanced way to put that into action with the desires that your spirit desires and how you can create this in the time-space reality with your ego. I don't know if you can follow me, but the Queen of Scrolls is like also this energy of really being reflective and even maybe like your third eye is fully open and you're going to see what is it that I really want. Let's check this tarot card. Okay, 9 Pentacles, yeah. 9 Pentacles, a lot of truth speaking, a lot of expressing who you are. Also a lot of I feel like cutting some ends. Some like There's some, how is this phrase or this quote, when you have still some loose ends and you tie them up, cutting the cords, stepping into new beginnings, seeing your whole power, speaking your truth to the world. Let's check with the book the meaning of those cards. Hilarion, number 5. Hilarion. Wow. Hilarion is a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the front of information that the Akashic records hold. He is the master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, concrete knowledge, and spirit communication. So if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavor in these areas, now it's the time to start. Like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you, and receiving his card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. So you can call upon this Hilarion spirit, ascended master. If you're working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, it's a full steam ahead. It's time to open to this master's energy if you have a job that involves any type of evidence, detection, and drawing conclusions from the discovery. These types of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, and more. These and similar activities should be on the rise for you now. This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. Amazing. The Queen of Forces reversed. Let's check this. This card reversed represents a woman in your life with a very fragmented energy. She may be part of your family, work environment, or another kind of relationship. You will sense some agitation or disharmony, and in some cases, this person may not have your best interest at heart. In fact, she could misuse her power and influence and be critical of you, which can negatively affect your relationship with yourself or others. If you see that kind of behavior, it's time to speak up for yourself, set boundaries, and demand respect. If you're unable to change how she treats you, step away. You or a woman in your life may also be experiencing a serious imbalance in energy or loss of feeling true power. There may be times of feeling left in the dark and not knowing what to do next. There could also be the loss of a job in a large company in the sciences and teaching physics, nature, energy, or other such fields native to the Queen of Forces. If you are the Queen of Forces, it's time to reclaim your power and sense the true energy and light that is part of your eternal self. Get clear and get objective. Don't let the situation around you take you off center. You have the power to bring balance back to your mind and your life, so take charge now. Beautiful. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you, with the Queen of Swords, you have to get to this energy where you reflect what kind of person that this book is talking about with the Queen of Forces reverse, and set yourself boundaries and speak your truth. Doing some ends to some cards and speaking your truth, expressing your truth. Beautiful. Look, a lot of truth card. I feel like to really understand, you have to rest and regenerate to understand what your spirit is telling you in regards to this woman in your life that this book is talking about, or the strong feminine energy that is always, like, you know, it could be a guy. It could be a guy, like a physical male gendered body that is having this imbalanced, strong feminine energy that is keeping you, like, that is keep being reactive towards you and pushing boundaries and stuff. Amazing, thank you so much. I hope it helped you, and let's continue. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hey, pile 4, red stone. My name is Serhat. Let's dig into your energy for this month, March, what you can expect. Strategy reverse. I feel like you will become enlightened and invest into like some plans, some structures, some planning. New beginnings and isolating time with the 1 and the 7, plus it's going to be an 8. So investing into your projects by creating a strategy, business plan, financial plan, whatever, life book, you know, those kind of things. Like even starting to journal maybe and writing down the signs and synchronicities that you see in your daily thoughts and what you're grateful for, gratitude list, etc. Walking away. Interesting. Strategy reverse and walking away. Faith. Yeah, I feel like you kind of walking away, like, wait, let's check the lessons, and this is going to be interesting reading. Foundation and achievements reverse. Third eye chakra reverse. Patience reverse. You're a really impatient person, and you kind of also one of the lessons that you really are learning here in this March, and what you can expect is having more faith in your journey. Like, really, I feel like Spirit is really pushing you to stop walking away and to really sit down and plan your life. And really, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to create? This stone is triggering me. What is it that I can expect? What is it that I want to create for myself? What is it that I'm constantly trying to walk away from? Foundation and achievements. I feel like the lessons that you learn in March and what you can expect from March is really like setting your foundations about what is it that you want, and really doing the first steps for it. And not being like with the third eye reverse as in like expecting something bad. With the patience card reverse, because I feel like you're someone that's always like like somehow self-sabotaging yourself with having an imbalanced third eye and seeing like the possible realities that are not really serving to you, and that's why you kind of have this vibe of walking away, not feeling like you want to go there, not feeling like this is something that you deserve to experience. That's why you have with your third eye all these possible realities that you see, visualize, or that you pick up, and it's going to be always something that is like kind of not really serving to you. I also hear that you can call upon Archangel Metatron. He's for the third eye, and you can do some affirmations to bring your third eye into a perfect, healthy state, so you always receive the visions and the possible realities that you that are really the most serving to you, to your reality. Let's continue with some guides. On track, First of Scrolls. Some new beginnings are coming for you. You just have to keep doing, just like keep pushing. And I feel like also not looking back. I feel like just following your path and your intuition, because I feel like what you can also expect for March, since the third eye card is your third eye activation, but in a good way, like in a way of where Spirit is really pushing you to step and trust your intuition and not walking away from your gifts and intuition, your inner guidance system. The more you trust your inner guidance system and show Spirit that you surrender and trust, the more you will experience momentum where Spirit just like holds you on its hands and elevates you on your path. You're going to be so in alignment whenever you go to the train station and catch your train. You enter the second of the train station, the train is arriving for you, and then the doors are opening. Right then when you set your foot there. Those kind of alignment momentum. But you have to trust more your inner guidance. You have to trust more and get more in tune with your intuition and follow that direction. Because right now you're like so in this whole being too rational, being too logical, yet you have this intuitive voice, but you listen more to fear. You listen more to being trapped in fear, and you're not aware that this is the voice of fear. But this is going to change, because you will blossom with the patience card here, this flower, because you spread the seeds to work on your intuition, and now you will just like experience momentum where you have to water those seeds and really make them blossom. The seeds of intuition, the seeds of inner guidance. Beautiful. The waterfall, yes, Six of Forces. It's like flowing waterfall, and a lot of feeling as well. And I feel like you have to connect with water for you to fully tap into your intuition. Like water meditations, or just like sitting at a sea, at a lake. Even if you have a gym with a swimming pool, with a whirlpool, amazing. Or like even taking showers, even if they're short, in the morning, in the evening, in the night, 5-minute showers, you know. Or if you can allow it for yourself, long showers, taking a bath if you have a bathtub. Archangel Michael is with you. So don't be afraid of not having the right foundation. Not be afraid of that you're not worthy to experience these things. Archangel Michael is with you and you can call upon him so he can give you stability and security about your path. And really, like, I feel like Spirit is really pushing you to your really like experiencing like momentum where you really feel like I'm falling a waterfall down and just jumping off the waterfall. I don't care anymore. I'm just like surrendering. I'm getting trapped away kind of vibe. And Archangel Michael is going to be with you. Welcome his help, invite his help so he can make you feel even more safe. Yes, setting your course reverse. I will read out the cards. But last card also, yeah, the Emperor. April is going to be a beautiful month for you, just saying, because I see 4. 44 is also a number maybe that you're going to see as a synchronistic number. The Emperor is the energy of being responsible, a lot of red colors, being safe, being secure about what you want to achieve in your life and how you want to expand in your person, in your reality, in your businesses and your projects. So don't be afraid. Even right now, if you feel like you have no control over your life, you actually have control, and this is all the part of your transition, your process. And April is going to be really a month for you where you going to really experience the fruits of the work that you're doing right now. Even in March, you're going to have a lot of beautiful momentum. You just have to change your perspective onto them. A lot of blessings are coming and are on your way. Let's check the cards. On track, first of scroll. And let's check first the waterfall card. The element of water is fluid, like the waterfall. Your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs from your eternal past and your roars into your limitless future, extending into the farthest reaches of the universe. It is a time of deep thought and even deeper emotions, as well as expansion of psychic energy. Use this time to act on these and tap your power that is overflowing, that is ever flowing. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a lot of new beginnings in your mental energy. And you're going to experience a lot of momentum where you feel like you're connected to the divine, you're connected and surrounded by angels, and you're going to make your first experience, maybe even with Archangel Michael, because a lot of people, even myself, the first angelic experiences always has been Michael, because he's so protective and he's like this beautiful angel that is so caring, so protective, so divine. Oh my god, I love him so much. Yeah, whenever I saw Archangel Michael, it was a blue light orb. Just saying, maybe you're going to experience something like that. Beautiful, because your third eye is opening. So like everything is part of your divine journey. Just saying, you can expect beautiful things for March. Even if it's seeing Michael, you know, like even if it's like, it's going to be beautiful if you see him. Don't be afraid. You're working right now on the things and harvesting in April even more of the blessings that you're working for right now. Setting the course, 3 of Scrolls. First of... Where is Scrolls energy? Scrolls, where are you? Here. Sorry, it's almost 0 midnight. Okay, first of Scrolls, on track. Though travel or a move can be indicated by this card, the meaning is often about your choices and directions. You may have been ambivalent about taking a certain track in your life with regard to a project, a relationship, a career, the redirective, or even a location, but now it's time to decide. Even if you're not quite as assured as you'd like to be, the engine is smoking, there's a direction that compels you, so get on board, you will not falter. Yeah, about the path, I think your spiritual awakening, transitioning, you developing psychic powers, your third eye opening, all a journey, everything's so beautiful. Setting the course reverse. You may not be looking as far ahead as you can go, or perhaps you aren't giving yourself the freedom to move forward. Try to break the habit of holding yourself back. There may be miscommunication in some project or friendship, or a person may be misleading you or not pulling this weight. A small partnership or affiliation could be breaking up entirely. Plans for a trip or a move may also be changed or cancelled. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to move away or something, maybe this could be cancelled. I don't know. But follow your intuition. Your intuition is from bomb.com messages and the angels. Thank you so much. Let's dig to another reading. Hey, Seed Stone, my name is Serhat. Let's dig into your energy. I will check if it's still filming. Yeah, amazing. It's still filming. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this is the Citrine Stone. Let's check what you can expect for March and the energies. Hostilities. I feel like right now over I feel like you're going to really be in your masculine energy and put things into action with hostilities, and may even protecting yourself from some things and some people, but put yourself first and don't forget to put on the helmet, right? What I want to say is with that, don't make steps forward without thinking over, like without thinking and seeing the situation from different perspectives. It's 000, by the way. Put yourself first, but let's continue. Yeah, man holding a coin reverse. I feel like for you, what you can expect for March is also like the overall energy, kind of. Don't give away your power by reacting towards people that are not valuing you or that haven't been valuing you. Maybe you're going to realize some things and you're going to cut some people off your life. But don't give away your power by giving them what they made you feel like. What I want to say is, if they threw at your shit, don't give them back shit. You're an empath, you're a light worker, you're an angelic earth angel. You are someone that came here to this world to raise the vibration of the planet. So if someone gives you shit, don't give back shit. You are an alchemist. Means if someone throw at you shit, make this shit to gold. Transmute it. Be grateful. Even if it means that you have to give your hand to this person and be like, hey, thank you for everything. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for the lessons and the experience that you both had. But I'm ready to release you and I'm grateful for you. You know? Like, even if they have been the worst people towards you, you are better than giving back what they made you feel like. Because if you give back to them what they have been giving to you, you don't make this place to a better place, and you signed up for making this place to a better place. Like, honestly, a short experience about myself, what I recently experienced in Mercury retrograde when it started. I was living at a friend's place, and I was living like at a friend's place, and I think I can be honest, right? I was living with a friend and their partner in their place, and it was agreement that I will stay there till the end of February, till I find my own place, and the agreement was that I just have to pay the electricity bills. Yet I was really like having experienced momentum where I felt really disrespected, and I was really afraid to speak up. Yet I was also like driven by spirit, and my intuition was like, yo, no, you cannot get disrespected and pay with disrespecting you, even though the agreement was that you only have to pay for electricity bills, you know? You don't have to let yourself disrespected by people letting you push your boundaries. You're still a human being. Just because you can sleep at their place for free doesn't mean they can push your boundaries and just like feel entitled to treat you a certain way, you know? And this is really a beautiful lesson that I learned, and I'm so grateful for that. So I spoke to my friend, to my former friend, and my former friend didn't take it well, was really reactive. I was like, okay, whatever. The conversation didn't end good. I mean, we were not throwing shit at each other, but it was just like, okay, you have your truth and I have my truth, but I feel so good and I feel so great that I spoke to you about that, and I'm not having it inside myself anymore. I was just following my intuition. However, on the same, like the day after or the same night, I wrote an Instagram post because I usually always like transmute my emotions on writing posts in my story and my notes. I mean, I didn't say names, I didn't actively attack anybody. I was just writing about narcissistic behaving, and my experience about that, like as in just like writing about narcissistic behavior and how you can spot that. And you know, my former friend made me feel like that exactly what I wrote in this post, because narcissistic behavior is when they trying to turn around the situation to you if you're trying to set healthy boundaries, and trying to make you feel like as if you are the bad person and doing everything to overcome this boundary thing, to make you feel bad for for trying to make healthy boundaries, being reactive, being not apologizing, these kind of things. And my former friend was actually behaving like that in that momentum, and I wrote about that. And it was not the first time that I experienced with my former friend narcissistic behavior, and we even spoke about it the first time last year in the first Mercury retrograde. Or the second? Yeah, the second, last year in 2019. Just saying, you know, like repeated patterns. And however, it ended up like this, that my former friend saw my Instagram post, sent me a voicemail basically telling me to fuck off and get my stuff to get out of the apartment. And my former friend gave me the next day or something like that, writing me on WhatsApp, hey, I'm not at home between 3 and 8 p.m. You have time to get all your things, and I don't want to see you anymore there. I was like, okay, saving yourself, Serhat. And it was a beautiful lesson. I'm so grateful. And you know, rather than posting shitstorm about her or, oh, sorry, yes, I just said the gender. Rather than posting shitstorm about my former friend, or like my former friend's life partner, because the life partner of my former friend felt also entitled to throw shit up to me, not asking me what happened, just like having their opinion, and based on the perception that my former friend let them know about the situation, and literally seeing me the day that I went to a friend's place before they're actually moving out, and literally just like talking to me for 5 minutes and telling me what kind of emotional manipulative person I am and these kind of things, that I'm trying to manipulate my friends by having expectations and stuff. And I was just like taking it in. I was looking into the eyes of the person, and I was just like taking it in and saying in my thoughts, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. And keep saying thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. And at the end, when the former friend's boyfriend was finished, I went to this guy, gave him my hand, and said, thank you for letting me stay in here. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. Didn't say anything else. Because, you know, I didn't feel entitled to speak my truth in this situation, because he didn't ask me for my truth. And he already had his truth based on the perception that this former friend gave him about the situation. So I was like, I see his essence. He was just protecting this former friend because it's his girlfriend. And yeah, I see the essence. And I was just like so grateful, because I haven't been reactive. I just responded and stood in my grace. And I was never so proud in my life about myself. And I share this lesson with you and this experience, so you don't make the mistake or the other lesson or being this reactive person towards the situation. Be the better person and stay in your grace, and give your hand if you have to, and be like, thank you, goodbye. Not even goodbye, thank you, I release you. Thank you for this lesson, thank you for this experience. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. Be a kind person, because you came here to this planet to raise the vibration of humanity. What you do has an impact on the collective. If you see it or not, it has an impact. If you do a self-care day, it will have an impact. If you do not a self-care day and do overworking, it will have an impact. If you smile at a stranger and be a kind person, it will have an impact. If you be a reactive person towards a person that threw shit at you, it will have an impact. And you're going to receive it back from somewhere if you're giving the same thing back to this person. You are a better person. You want to be a better person. You sign up for being a better person. So act and behave and respond like a better and kind person. And it's challenging, yeah. I hear you. Like, it's challenging, but you know, but the what a beautiful feeling it was. Right after this momentum, I went out of this place and I knew within my head, within my mind, that this person gave me so much shit, even though they didn't know the whole truth, even though they didn't ask me for my truth. And I was just like, thank you. He even said to me in that momentum, wow, like you're so mature and wow. But he was still so reactive and gave me even more shit and said, yeah, maybe you were just like realizing that you fucked up. And you know, it was just like, wow, in my head. Because I remember I was this little boy that grew up in abusive relationships and always been a crybaby, always been like this and that. But at the end, it shaped me to become this beautiful, mature young man that tries to be kind, sensitive, understanding, empathic, loving, structured, organized, intuitive, reflective, like divine feminine, divine masculine attributes combined into my being. And you can be this person too, by choosing to be this person, by choosing to act and respond like this person. And I'm just telling you the story because maybe you need to hear this right now. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you're going through. Yeah, I'm super grateful. Trust me. Like, it made me so much stronger in my person. And, you know, like, I know that I gave grace back even though they threw shit at me. And at one day, they will maybe realize, yo, we haven't been really acting kind towards this guy. However, like, I did my part. I released them from my life. And I'm grateful for them playing their puzzle piece in my reality. Because it's my fault, it was my fault, because I put myself into the situation. And I understood after this experience that no one else will save me unless I choose to save myself. Again, no one else will save me on this planet unless I choose to save myself. Because in that momentum, I realized how many helping hands I have in my life. When I choose to save myself and to put myself on a pedestal, to respect myself and not get disrespected by other people just because they let me sleep at their room. You know? Just saying. New beginnings are coming. But you have to take a step back. You have to be receptive of them. You have to tap into your feminine energy. Because the feminine energy is the energy that receives, reflects, expresses, is intuitive. Yeah, and you're too much in your masculine right now. You're putting too much into your actions. This is like some of the lessons for you. Base chakra, because you feel unstable, you feel unsafe. I feel like your masculine energy is unbalanced because your root chakra is unbalanced. You have to nurture yourself more. This is like some of the lessons that you can expect for March. Being the mother for yourself, being the nurturer for yourself, and putting yourself and yourself, like self-worth, valuing yourself first. Not putting things into action, like not putting other people on a pedestal. Put yourself on a pedestal. Then you will fully receive the new beginnings, as well as the new beginnings with your root chakra, with like being more stable, with being more secure, etc. Let's check if it's still filming, sorry. Yeah, beautiful. It's 117. It's a beautiful angelic number for me as well. Maybe 117 also for you, angelic number, angel number, Google it. But beautiful things are coming and are on your way. You just have to take a little bit step back and be more receptive with your feminine energy and put yourself first. Like, cook yourself a good meal, invite yourself for a coffee, get yourself a journal and write down your thoughts. This is something like some feminine energy attributes or activities that we can do. Paint a picture, draw something, be a creator. This is how you...
Like there's a problem.
My Google Home Mini was talking to me. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. Some guidance. Initiation of the Count Saint Germain. 14. I will read that out for you. And the Buddha prepares. Yeah, take rest. The Chariot energy, reverse. Yeah, I feel like you need some time, isolation time. You need some time for yourself. You need some time to understand what strings to pull in order for you to create the life that you want to create. You have been driving too fast your car. It's time now to be a little bit slower and understand the path that is upon you and the obstacles that might appear, so you can fully choose the directions that you want to go. But let's read number 14. This card represents your initiation. It is much more than a change or even a transformation. It's nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power, insight, and achievement, and the time is now. Some loss of lower vibration relationships, jobs, or activities may be required in order to lift you to the new heats and power that await you. Your initiation can be aided by meditation and study, as well as by connecting to the ascended masters with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. Know that you have shared purposes and activities with the masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. The disciplines you create now during your initiation and the work you do with the masters will lift your service to the world and to all humankind. This is a time of enormous uplifting, first in your energy and evolution, then in your manifest outer reality. The power that you hold within will impact every part of your life, yes. Beautiful new beginnings coming. Buddha prepares. This card shows a time of inner preparation before action. Before you can reach outside yourself, you must reach within to find your power, your purpose, and your direction. This period of time may feel a little like waiting, and it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be a standstill. Really though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare and to truly step into your power. Don't be in a hurry. The time to act is coming, and when it's here, your strength will be absolute. Beautiful messages. Yeah, don't feel like you don't know what direction to go. I feel like the more you calm down your mind, the better you will see what kind of direction you can actually go and what you will receive that will give you guidance to what kind of direction to follow. Thank you so much, pile number Citrine. I don't know what number this is. Let's continue with pile number 6. I have to drink something and check if it's filming. Yeah, beautiful. Hey, pile number 6, this is the turquoise green ground chakra and root chakra stone. Let's check the energies for your March, what you can expect. Woman holding a heart, reverse, 44. I feel like putting yourself on a pedestal and loving yourself more is definitely what you can expect for March and everything that will bring to you. Anxiety. I feel like also the overall energy for March is going to be something, or is right now something as an... With the anxiety card, I feel like being afraid that you are going to lose some people the more you put yourself. And also with the feminine energy here is you are being too... Like you receive some possible realities with your third eye, but they make you feel anxious, they make you feel low. It's like you receive some guidance, but it's not guidance, it's based on fear. It's based on something, it's based on something that just makes you feel low. Let's check the lessons. The waiting game, reverse. I feel like also you are kind of holding yourself back to fully flourish and fully grow because there's this tree and this hourglass. And it's not fully like expressing their whole truth. It's not fully expressing their whole being. And you kind of limit yourself with your thoughts. You have some limiting beliefs and thoughts about yourself that make you feel anxious. And I feel like it's going to change. And I feel like you're going to break this glass and really blossom with your tree, like everything. Sacral chakra. I feel like also tapping more into your creative energy, maybe even in your sexual energy. I feel like also with the sacral chakra, because right now your sacral chakra is maybe even imbalanced, and when the sacral chakra is imbalanced, it's more the archetype of nurturer. It's more the archetype of surrendering and sacrificing yourself to others and your surroundings and pleasing them. You're going to change that because you understand your full power. You are going to understand your full being, and going to put yourself first and not directly sacrifice yourself onto your surroundings. Transformation is coming. What I was saying, like literally balancing this more out. I feel like it's based on your root, in your sacral chakra, your sexual energy, as well as your creator energy, as well as stop pleasing other people. Wow, solar plexus is reverse. And solar plexus is the chakra of worthiness. It's the third chakra. It's the chakra, and when this chakra is not in balance, it's also the same thing with the sacral chakra. It's like, firstly, not feeling worthy. Secondly, the archetype is going to be then it was something, because when the sacral chakra, either the sacral chakra or the solar plexus is material, but both is actually giving away yourself to others. Giving away yourself to others a lot because you feel like they're not going to like you anymore just because, or love you anymore. Having also fear of abandonment. Let's check first. Sorry. 77% my battery. Amazing. I love this number. Solar plexus archetype. The servant. Yes. When solar plexus is a negative archetype, like the reverse, it's like the servant. Slave to the matrix of reality and is not free. Listens to other people's opinions and ideas and digests them as her truth. She has problems with cultivating grace, bliss, and gratitude as her perception of spirituality is of no earthly value. She says she is practical and a worker, but is merely working hard at holding an idea of what her value is in this world. She believes she is a slave to reality. She controls the type of slave she is, but she never can leave her master, and the cost of this mentality is her authentic life wasted. Yes, you kind of are aware of this whole thing, like the matrix, and that you want to escape that you want to break free from that. But you're going to go through this transformation right now. Let's check also the sacral chakra, the material. Yes, how I was saying, yeah. But I feel like since the sacral chakra is upwards, it's the emperor and the empress. The empress is positive, pleasurable, and abundant in enjoying who they are. Their happiness comes at the acknowledgement of the truth they know. They know their source to be who and what they are. When they discover the richness of their source, they discover the God within them, which supplies all their needs. I feel like you're actually really know who you are and what you want to do, yet you kind of still have challenging time to really tap into this energy of putting that into action with your ideas, with what you want to create in this world, what you want to really change. And this is going to change in March. This is really, really going to change with the transformation card. You're going to put off the mask, look literally and being like, I know what I want. I know how I can escape the matrix. I know how I can break myself free from my limiting beliefs and thoughts. I know what I want to do here on this planet in this lifetime. This kind of energy. And you will give zero shits about what the surroundings of you are saying, the opinions of others, being afraid if they're judging you or not, because you're so done of holding back because some people are afraid to not hold back, 022, by the way. Some guidance cards. Yes, the King of Scrolls reversed. I feel like, as I said, you kind of understood with your feminine energy, yet you're kind of still having challenges to put them into action. But I will read that out for you. And the Treasure reverse, Two of Keys, okay. And Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to take some risky decisions, and it's going to be really good. Not take decisions, actually put things into action, and be really fast by that. I feel like I just heard you have to plan a little bit and be more structured, but it's good that you're going to this direction and you're really driven. There's a lot of orange aura energy, sacral chakra, having so many ideas, and really have had enough time to reflect and be intuitive. Now it's time to put that into action. But let's read them out. The King of Scrolls. Here reversed. This reversal card indicates a separation from a man who can often be too analytical and tends toward overthinking. It may be the loss of a friend, a co-worker, or even a love relationship. Sometimes this reversal indicates that a man of learning, communication, or teaching, whether this is you or another person, could be losing his position at this time. The person may also be experiencing a blockage in understanding. And receiving this card reverse puts you on notice to think things through and gain the clarity needed to relieve the confusion. This is a good time to try to get a broader perspective on things. You have the power to bring a more enlightened view to any situation when you take a step back and look at it anew. Okay, and the treasures, 2 of keys. It's also interesting. Yeah, I feel like maybe there's even someone in your life that's really making you feel like maybe a father figure, someone with a strong male energy that is kind of making like their opinion is really something that you are afraid of, that you're like that makes you anxious. And you really have to take a step back and really reflect if it's really something that you want to adapt or you want to break yourself free from. 2 of keys reversed. In this exciting reversal, the lid on the chest with the treasure of light has fallen up open. Some disruptive events may have made you feel vulnerable, but you haven't defined yourself through loss. You have unveiled your spirit and recognized the wealth of light and power inside you. The immediate future fills with manifest opportunity as well as new and abundant offerings from the universe that are coming to you now. Beautiful. Yeah, because you understood that it's not the truth that you want to live. And the understanding of this truth and the new beliefs and the new thoughts and the new actions make this whole thing come more into your life. So don't be anxious. Really expect good things and take action on these things. Beautiful. Let's continue with the last part. Thank you so much. Wow. Labradorite, welcome to your reading. This is the last pile, pile number 7. It's a beautiful number. I will just check if it's still filming. Okay, yes, it's still filming. Beautiful. Okay, I have 10% battery, lol, but it's still charging. So just dig into your energy. Angel of Balance, 48. Beautiful. Like, I feel like in this month you can really expect that you put your ether, your soul on a pedestal and really balance that out. You really learn to balance this out as well. Envy, reversed. Also like tapping more into the light, not like being jealous or lower vibe towards other people, following always the light and balancing this more out, seeing different situations and always being like, no, I hold on to the essence and follow the essence and see the good. Storm running reversed. I feel like you have been also through some tower momentum that shaped you exactly to be this Angel of Balance. These tower momentum were necessary, so yeah, let's continue with some lessons. Hope reverse. Memories of love, wisdom, and shadow. I feel like it's like you have to, what you can expect from March is you have to balance out more to see more the good in people, and not to hold on to their shadow, not to hold on to their ego parts that you see, because you see through the masks, you see through the illusion. Yet still have hope with the hope card in reverse. Don't lose the hope that all people are bad or something. You kind of also still hold on to some memories of love. I feel like you still are holding on to some things manifested in people, and you have to let go of them. They taught you some beautiful lessons with the wisdom card. Or this is like the lessons that, no, this is the lessons that you will experience. 4, 8, 12. Want to have faith, balance more out. I feel like you're going to learn or get to know people that really make you question if they're good people or not, with the envy card reverse and the storm warning, and you are not really sure if they're making, like, if you're going to experience some good things with them or not. But the thing is, if you I feel like with the one or some others, you will experience some shadows by them, and they reflect your own shadows towards back to you. And it's like they're going to trigger something within you. They're going to trigger something within you that make you realize that you're still attached to some things from your past that hurt you in some kind of way. And this is going to be good because when we see bad in people, then we just see our reflection of our parts of our being. Because when I see something bad in someone else, then they just reflect something within myself that I haven't been aware of, or that I have been living out in another timeline. Maybe it was in the past, in another reality, I was exactly living out the things that I spot in this person that make me feel like this person is a negative person. Like I was ghosting a lot of people, I was creating a lot of confusion, I had some narcissistic behaviors in my past. And when I spot this in a person, then I just see another Serhat, another version of Serhat in them manifested. And when I hold on to that, it's just like me not being better, just like seeing what I have been actually living out and what I was embodying in another reality. Means for you, you're going to meet some people and they're going to teach you a lot of lessons, also to let go from some things that you were still holding on to. But it's necessary because you're making space then for everything that is coming your way. Yet you have to face them first. You have to face those shadows that they are projecting to you, because they make you realize, firstly, that you always can hold on to the light. Secondly, that you have still some things within you. And thirdly, that you have to let go of some things to make space for the new. Storm warning is like here, envy is here. It's necessary for the new beginnings. Let's check Uriel and the things, a lot of subconscious energy, a lot of moon energy, a lot of things that you have buried down in your subconscious. Maybe you're going to meet people that exactly teach you things that you buried somewhere in your subconscious, and they're just like triggering it. And it's like, again, with this hope card, it looks like some things in your subconscious mind are just like enlightened, get enlightened. Some darker corners that you haven't been aware of, that you were buried somewhere in your subconscious mind. And it's good because you're going to face those things. Because you're this angelic being, yet you became this angelic being because you have been also someone else in the past. You have been like anyone else, living this experience and maybe doing some not so good things, because we all have been in that, right? I have ghosted people, I have been not honest, I've been not authentic, I have had narcissistic traits. Like, I'm just honest, right? And I think maybe you did too, or maybe you experienced some things as well this way, or made other people feel this way. It's okay. I mean, we're just like on our experience, right? And with us taking responsibility for that, and I took responsibility, for example, here and there, and apologizing to the people, or like, you know, try to be a better person, try to be kind, try to take responsibility. And for you, it's like going to be kind of maybe the same, like meeting people that reflect some shadows within you, triggering these and making you aware that you still have some business to do with some old loves or old memories, to just like enlighten up. And it's going to be you and your subconscious mind, and like asking questions yourself and understanding yourself even better. Because even when we meet people that reflect back our shadows, they're just like helping us to understand our being from other perspectives and realizing things better. Diversity, 5 of Scrolls, reversed. Let's check this card. Too many things are happening at once and you may be confused about which to do. So many alternatives lie before you that you hesitate to act on any of them. It's time to make a choice and focus on one thing. Don't be afraid that you'll get trapped in your choice. All the other interests that you hold will still be around later, and you'll always have the freedom to change things in the future. Worrying about the things that you're not doing or having now only defines your life and lag. Recognize that choosing a single focus in the present gives you total freedom to act on it fully. Okay, I don't understand this connection, but let's check the more cards and then we can connect that. The chess game, 3 of Keys. 3 of Force is the bird's nest, and the tarot card, 4 of Wands. Wow. Let's check Angel of Balance. No, this is not the book. Let's check Uriel and the Things. I feel like new beginnings with the 2 and the 1. It's like 2 having faith, trusting more, and being more trusted in the divine, and 1 new beginnings. But let's check. Here the Archangel Uriel connects and converses with this great source of mystery. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life, the digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self. I was talking about that. And your deepest power, even the great things, has to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up so its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and history so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you, Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also be on the lookout for someone in your daily life with whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation into your higher power. The chess game, 3 of Keys. I feel like you're going to meet someone, or you're going to meet a lot of people that exactly help you to dig deeper in yourself. If it's through seeing their shadows or making you see your own shadow, like a lot of different things actually. Diversity, 5 of Scrolls, I already talked about that. I read that out. It's like, also don't be afraid, I think. Don't be afraid of... Sorry, I'm just confused right now because I'm trying to get the keys. Where's the keys? Here. 3 keys upright. You may be in a store for difficult interactions in group settings such as boards or directors, corporate hierarchies, management disruptions, or conflicted family situations. Though sides seem to be clearly divided, many of the people involved are really out for themselves. Deceit is present and you may not be at all certain about everyone's motives or strategies. It's time for you to take an emotional, even an actual step back. The more you get involved and the stronger you hold your position, the more heated the situation may become. No matter how challenging, try to maintain an inner peace. Don't participate in any battles or alliances, but don't let yourself be deceived either. Look at everything coolly and unemotionally. Yeah. With a lot of shadow, a lot of like wisdom also here. Like, look, this guy is looking to other people, even though there's his book and he needs to look into their book. Means don't be distracted by the shadows of other people. Maybe in your work life, maybe in with the storm running. Like a lot of change is coming in your family, in your work life, in your private life, maybe in your circle, and just be grateful for the things that you already have and dig down in your deepest self emotionally. So if you see bad in those people and you don't really see their agendas or their deceit, whatever, just try to dig into your inner being and see what you are and who you are, and don't react to them emotionally. Just take a step back and call upon Archangel Uriel and look within yourself, and because celebration is coming with the 4 of the Wands. Let's check the last card, 3 of Forces, the Bird's Nest. But now everything makes sense though. It's like you're going to experience a lot of people where you are getting distracted by their behaviors and their agendas and like really be confused. But it's just like for you to understand yourself better. There may be some effort involved. The nest has to be built and you will need to be open to the additions coming your way. Children may be forthcoming. You may be renovating your home, or perhaps you will be hiring new employees or opening new business locations. Whatever it is, it will be well worth the effort, for the expansions you make will bring great joy. Spiritual expansions may be in store as well. It's never too late to widen your network of spirit family, friends and guides. The rewards of that kind of expansion are limitless. When you receive this card upright, it is a signal to focus on starting new things or expanding, perhaps your business, your network of friends, or indeed your family. That's it. That's you can expect for March. Yes, and you're going to meet a lot of beautiful people that are like-minded as you are. But I think you just changed so much your perception and became so much more aware of spirituality, like expanding your thoughts and consciousness, that you see your current surroundings with so much different eyes. But it's just like take a step back. Don't show them with your finger and be like, you're a deceitful person and you do this and you do this and you have no authentic agendas. Don't be like that. Just take for yourself the step back, speak for yourself the truth, set yourself healthy boundaries, and do some inner work, and you will attract the people that are like-minded as you are, and you're going to have a beautiful time with them. But for you, March, what you can expect is a lot of change within your circles, within your family, within your job, within your human surroundings, actually. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm happy that we can kind of sort this out. So cool. Thank you and bye.